The Young and the Restless spoilers, WED's Day, full the 29th of July, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, Reality Television Connoisseurs. Today is a beautiful, chaotic day to dive into the absolute madness happening in Genoa City. Grab your emotional support water bottles and strap in, because we are not holding back today. Let's get straight into the drama. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now, because I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of what is going down in this current episode. I'm literally hyperventilating right now. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when I saw what just happened. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because my brain could not process the absolute cinematic mayhem unfolding before my eyes. We are not just watching this show anymore. We are invested, like my soul has actually left my body. Bestie, be for real right now, because the stakes are astronomical, and I am genuinely spiraling over the choices these people are making. It's giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Let us kick things off with the absolute dumpster fire that is Billy Abbott, Adam Newman, and Sally Spectra. Basically, Sally is out here fighting for her life, trying to keep her business afloat, and she straight up sold Newman Media to Adam. But she is hiding the fact that she sold it to him, so Billy thinks she just handed it back to the Newmans. I am genuinely unwell over this miscommunication. Billy is about to confront Adam, and you just know Billy is going to come in hot with that self-righteous energy that makes me want to scream into a pillow, which is honestly so unhinged because Billy has zero room to judge anyone ever. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. Adam only bought it because he wants to protect Sally from Victor's wrath, because Victor is the actual villain here. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. So Billy is going to march right up to Adam, probably wearing one of those perfectly tailored suits that make him look like a menace, and demand answers. I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Adam is going to stand there with that smug, gorgeous smirk of his, knowing he holds all the cards, and actually save Sally's company. Billy is furious, demanding to know why Sally would just give the company away, completely oblivious to the fact that Adam paid for it to save her because he feels a lifelong debt to her over their baby, Ava. The psychological warfare in this scene is going to be top tier. I can already hear the dramatic background music swelling, and don't even get me started on the vibes. The tension is going to be so thick you could cut it with a knife. Billy is so deeply insecure about Adam and Sally's history, and this is just going to push him over the absolute edge of sanity. Oh, hold on, I should have mentioned this earlier, but we absolutely must talk about Nikki Newman. Send help, my soul has actually left my body. Nikki is sitting in front of her smashed vanity mirror, completely depressed over losing her sight. Remember when she took a hairbrush and shattered that mirror into a million pieces? I am still recovering from that scene. Melody Thomas Scott is giving us an absolute masterclass in acting, and I am sobbing just thinking about it. Nikki is sitting there in the wreckage of her own reflection, feeling completely defeated, and it is genuinely the most heartbreaking thing I have ever witnessed. I just want to reach through the screen and give her a hug. She is officially on my must protect at all costs. But wait, the spoilers are telling us that her health condition might take an unexpected turn this week. Is it a miracle? Is her sight coming back? Or is Victor going to do something completely out of pocket to try and fix her while secretly controlling all her assets? I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. If Nikki gets her sight back and realizes Victor has been liquidating her Newman Enterprises shares while playing the doting husband, the explosion is going to be biblical, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because Nikki Newman does not go down without a fight, and Victor's going to have to pay for his absolute treachery. Now, let's pivot to society, because the lighting in that restaurant is always a paid actor, and the drama is serving Michelin star quality. Abby Newman is trying to be a good friend, trying to get Devin Winters to open up to her. But Devin, bestie, be for real right now. Devin is spiraling so hard over Mariah's release date and this whole Chancellor Winters mess that he completely rejects Abby. He straight up shuts her down, and it is so painfully awkward to watch. Abby is genuinely trying to help, and Devin is just a brick wall of unresolved trauma and rage. I mean, I get it. He's traumatized about Dominic being kidnapped in the past, but Abby did not deserve that cold shoulder. She ends up in tears, and I am literally clutching my chest because my girl Abby has been through enough. But then, out of the shadows, like a knight in slightly wrinkled armor, Daniel Romalotti appears. He sees Abby crying and says, "You look like you could use a friend." Do I pass? I am deceased. The sheer vulnerability of this moment. Daniel is exhausted from playing peacemaker between his mother Phyllis and Christine, and Abby is exhausted from trying to hold everyone together while her family falls apart. It's giving two broken souls finding solace over overpriced appetizers. Will Daniel be the comfort Abby needs? Honestly, I am totally living for this unexpected dynamic. They both need a break from the absolute chaos of their families, and this little spark of friendship, or maybe more, is genuinely giving me life. Wait, I'm glitching again, because I just remembered the most insane piece of tea. Phyllis Summers. Phyllis Summers. She is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done. This woman is taking off Matt Clark's ankle monitor. Yes, you heard me. The literal devil of Genoa City, the man who tortured Nick and held Sharon hostage, and Phyllis is out here playing mechanic with his house arrest jewelry. I am literally shaking. Why is she doing this? Is she using him as a pawn against Victor? Is she just fully embracing her villain era? This is straight up cinematic mayhem. I cannot even begin to comprehend the psychological gymnastics Phyllis is doing right now to justify this unhinged behavior. Let your brain buffer for a second before snapping back. Phyllis is freeing Matt Clark. The audacity, the sheer, unadulterated madness. She knows how dangerous he is. She knows what he did to Nick, but Phyllis operates on a completely different frequency than the rest of us mortals. She is probably thinking she can control him, use him to take down the Newmans, and then throw him back to the wolves. But Matt Clark is a feral beast, and taking off that monitor is like opening the gates of hell. I am hyperventilating just thinking about the consequences. Nick is going to absolutely lose his mind when he finds out that the woman he used to love is aiding and abetting his worst nightmare. Speaking of Nick, we need to talk about the Newman family trauma bond because it is reaching critical mass. Sharon is confiding in Noah about Nick's struggles, and it is genuinely so heavy. Noah is already a ticking time bomb when it comes to Matt Clark, and now Sharon is unloading all this fear about Nick's dark mood and his addiction issues. Nick has been threatening to permanently eliminate Matt, and Sharon is terrified he is going to cross a line he can never come back from. Noah is listening to his mother, and you can just see the rage building behind his eyes. The protective son instinct is activating, and it is a terrifying thing to behold. Honestly, Nick is carrying so much trauma right now, and the substances are just masking the deep existential dread he feels. He wants to protect his family, but he is becoming the monster he is trying to fight. And Sharon, bless her heart, is trying to hold it all together while dealing with her own PTSD from being locked in that clinic by Martin Laurent. When she tells Noah about Nick's struggles, it's not just a mother-son chat, it's a desperate plea for help. The stakes are astronomical, and I am genuinely worried that one of them is going to do something irreversible. If Nick finds out Phyllis took off Matt's monitor, he might actually commit a felony on live television. Okay, deep breath. Let's veer off into a completely random tangent about something tiny. Did you notice the aesthetic of Lily's dining room table? The candles were giving very much romantic trap vibes, which brings me to the grand finale of today's tea, Kane and Lily. Stop what you are doing. Kane is at Lily's house for dinner. She just made him CEO of Chancellor Winters after he ruthlessly blackmailed her with his bone marrow for Malcolm. And now they are eating dinner together like a happy little toxic couple. Kane literally looks at her with that smug, gorgeous face and says, "You made me CEO of Chancellor, and now you invite me to your home. If I didn't know better, I'd think you're starting to like me." I am screaming. The absolute nerve of this man. And the worst part? Lily smiles back. She beams at him. They are straight up flirting. "Bestie, be for real right now? This man extorted you to save your uncle's life, and now you are batting your eyelashes at him over a glass of Merlot? It is so unhinged, and I am totally living for it. The chemistry is undeniable, even if the foundation is built on lies, blackmail, and literal bone marrow. Are they going to sleep together? Oh, I am calling it right now. They are absolutely going to hook up." The tension is explosive, and Lily is clearly drawn to the danger and the history they share, despite knowing how incredibly toxic he is. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because Genoa City is officially off the rails. From Billy and Adam's alpha male showdown over Sally's secret sale, to Nikki sitting in the dark waiting for a miracle, to Phyllis unleashing a literal psychopath, and Lily flirting with her blackmailer ex-husband, I am physically exhausted. My soul has actually left my body, and this situation is now my entire personality. I am not okay. We are witnessing a world-shattering saga, and I will be right here, vibrating at a high decibel, ready to break it all down for you next time. Stay chaotic, besties.